my name is Dana. Today we're going to be talking about stays and weights and how to proof them and make your dog's stays and weights extremely trustworthy. So starting off, I will tell you the difference between a stay and a weight. To me, a weight is where I tell my dog wait and I walk away, and my dog has the ability to leave that spot when I release them even without me returning. So free, free, yay! A stay is where my dog has to stay in that spot until I return to the dog, and then I say free, yay! So your commands don't have to be that. Like for me, my weight could be your stay, but make sure to have two different commands. Stay for me is like the emergency brake, you know, something where it's like you don't use often, but you want it to be something that if you do use it, it is solid and your dog will not leave that spot until you are okay with it. Whatever is happening is taken care of and in control. So, you know, starting off, I always teach weight before I teach stay, just because weight does have more leeway. And I start by just right in front, sit, wait, and have your dog just wait for 10 seconds. And then once they do, free, yay, yay. Always make sure you have a release word before you say something, and my release word is free. It used to be okay, but I'm switching to free because I realized if I have my dog sitting and waiting or sitting and staying, and I'm talking to someone, I go, oh, okay, or okay, I see what you mean, that releases my dog. So I'm switching to free because it'll come up a lot less likely in a conversation. So then after your dog does that sit wait in front of you for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, then ammo sit, wait. Take a step back, just for a little while, and then return to your dog, free, yay! And celebrate every single time. You can use treats or toys. I'm using a toy because she likes toys more than treats. And then after that, you know, increase the duration. I would rather you increase the wait duration while you're close to the dog before you start really walking away, because if your dog breaks away from that wait, you want to be able to correct that as soon as possible. If your dog were to leave the position, make sure to put your dog like as close as you can to exactly where you left them and wanted them to wait, so that they learn that even if they break away, they still end up being in that same spot. Or else you might end up getting dogs where you tell them wait, and they'll be like, I'm waiting, and they'll just creep closer and closer to whatever, you know, that issue is. So you want them to know where you put them is where they are staying. Even if they move, they have to go back there until you are okay with it. You don't want them to learn that staying or waiting is optional. So, once your dog knows that command pretty well, then you start proofing it. And like I said, I would always wait until your wait command is proofed before you even start thinking about stay. So this video is mostly going to be about the wait command because proofing is very similar for wait and stay. Like I said, the one thing that is different is instead of letting your dog leave the spot if you're not there, your dog has to wait until you return to them until they are free. So Emma, get it? Wait. You can start by just skipping around your dog while they wait. You can do really crazy things. Throw their toy around. Pretend to throw it. Tease, not teasing. They'll get a reward eventually. But you know, some things where it's like they really want to. It's like, wait. And then since it's wait, you can walk away and then say, free, and they'll get that reward. So like I said, the main difference between proofing waits and stays is with stay, you have to return to the dog. So stay, same thing, go crazy. If you have to remind your dog to stay, you can. If you think they're going to break away, stay, stay, stay. But it has to be where you are next to your dog here, and they're looking at you, and you say, free, before they can leave the stay. That is the main difference, and that is very helpful for or say you're going for a walk and there's a loose dog. If you have your dog in a stay, you can make it where your dog stays there, you put yourself in between the loose dog and your dog to protect it. And it's not until the situation is taken care of and you return to your dog before they move again. That'll be really helpful in that situation, and that's why proofing it is so important. You can take off your shoes, throw them around, slam doors, just run away. You can just run away, crazy things like that. But make sure before you start adding those proofing things that your dog is able to stay and wait without you doing all those crazy things. Because if you start those too soon and your dog breaks away from the stay, that'll actually do the opposite of help you. So kind of slowly ease into more distractions and stuff. I actually, in the classes I teach, the first thing I start doing before, adding more challenges, I just drag my feet. That's enough where some dogs go, what the heck? And then that way the owners can work on getting their dogs to focus on them and not the person who's dragging their feet. And then start stomping around. And that's enough too, where a dog goes, huh? Because it's not what they're used to. They're not used to people walking like that. It's just a little distraction to help proof your dog for situations. And then you can keep on stepping it up and making it more and more distracting for your dog. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!